I found it extremely shocking after talking to some people on my Discord channel that some of them don't do debugging at all, which is kind of crazy because I don't think you can ever finish your game without debugging. So if you've never done debugging, stop what you're doing right now, go on YouTube and search for things like how to debug, Unity debugging, Visual Studio debugging. There's a lot of good tutorials out there, so pick one and start watching. And get into the habit of debugging whenever you run into something that you did not intend. If I look at my own code, for example, I'm going to take a look at my damage detector. I'm going to go down and press F9 here, 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 and here. I don't know if the player is going to attack with his right foot, left foot, right hand, or left hand, but these breakpoints are going to allow the game to stop when we reach this code, and then we can look at every single variable and analyze the code. So if I attach to Unity and click play, we can see that the game has stopped at this point, the left hand. We can also check out each variable. And we can also see that the game has stopped here as soon as the left hand makes contact. And we can see here that the control here refers to the character control for the Ybot Blue. We can also go to Debug, Windows, and Watch. Bring up the Watch window. Let me bring it to the side. Here we can watch other variables as well. The info, for example. If I type it in, we see what's in it. I can also type in info and get the attacker variable and see that the attacker is the business mail character. I can also look at the trigger here. Type in trigger transform root game object name, which will give me the name of the trigger that triggered this code, which is Ybot Blue, the target. So we can see that the Ybot Blue is being attacked by the business mail, and the max hit for the attack is 1, and we have not registered the attack yet. The current hits is at 0. In some of my earlier videos, I had a situation where there was something wrong with the code and the attacker and the target were the same. So when the attack registered, the attacker was killing himself, not the actual character that was being hit. Setting up these breakpoints and analyzing your code and fixing problems is probably one of the most important things you need to do, so don't ever overlook this. And if I click on continue, the game's going to go on. And the character is already dead here. And here we can see another breakpoint with the AI's left foot. If I take a look at it, we're now at the left foot, and now the attacker is the Ybot Blue and the target is the business mail. And if I continue again, we now see that these two characters are dead. Let me go into character control and set up another breakpoint right in the beginning. You can also press F10 and take a look at all your code line by line as it goes on. And here we can see that for the playable character, we don't have the AI controller. We could also log some of the data. Let me stop playing for a second and set up a debug log here. So if the AI controller is not null, I'm going to say AI is working. I want to get the name of the game object that the AI is on. And if I go back and play again, so here is the log. AI is working ybot blue variant 1 and ybot blue variant 2. These are just the very basics, so make sure you do some additional research and get completely used to debugging. Otherwise, you're never going to finish your game. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.